What if I told you there's a country in Africa where you physically cannot go below 1,400 meters above sea level? Not a mountain, not a plateau, an entire country. If you've watched One Piece, you've already seen this story. Skypiea wasn't just fantasy, it exists, and it's called Lesotho. In One Piece, nobody believes in Sky Island. An island in the sky? Impossible. Until they learn the truth. 400 years ago, Jaya wasn't in the sky. It was on the ocean. Then, a violent knock-up stream blasted half of it skyward in seconds. The island didn't grow. It was launched. Lesotho tells the same story, just in reverse. Lesotho is completely surrounded by South Africa, but here's what makes it extraordinary. The lowest point in the entire country is 1,400 meters above sea level. Every valley, every river, every village. It's the only country on Earth like this. They call it the Kingdom in the Sky. When you stand at the border, South Africa sits below you. Lesotho rises above it, perched on the edge of the Drakensberg escarpment. To enter, you don't just cross a line, you ascend. The roads wind upward, the air grows thinner, the temperature drops, and suddenly you're standing in a sky island. But nothing blasted it upward. Something else happened. About 180 million years ago, this entire region was one continuous surface. Then came fire. Massive volcanic eruptions covered what would become Lesotho in basalt. A rock so hard it became armor. Then time went to work. Rain fell, rivers cut, wind stripped the land. The softer rock surrounding Lesotho eroded away. Meter by meter, century by century, the land dropped. But the basalt cap held. South Africa eroded lower. Lesotho stayed high. Same result as Skypiea. But instead of a violent explosion in seconds, this took 180 million years. The Drakensberg isn't just mountains. It's a scar. The boundary where everything changed. When you stand at the edge and look down into South Africa, you're not looking at a valley carved into the earth. You're looking at erosion that stripped away thousands of meters of rock. Lesotho stands on the ancient surface, protected by its basalt shield. South Africa is what remains after the soft rock was carried away by wind and water. The height difference is real. It's like standing on Upper Yard and realizing the blue sea below used to be at your feet. The separation feels fictional, but it's geological fact. Islands in the sky don't need magic. They need resistance. When one piece of land survives while everything around it erodes, altitude becomes destiny. Lesotho wasn't lifted, it was left behind. A kingdom above its surroundings. A sky island written by time instead of imagination. Nature told this story first. One Piece just made it faster. Skypiea isn't just fiction, it's real. It's in southern Africa, and it took 180 million years to form.